EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the architectural wonder that is the Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. A moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with the Green Bay Packers.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And we are underway here on EA Sports.
Trevor Davis on the return. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
And the play clock running very low, so Dan Quinn decides to call for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Gurley. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now Gurley. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at their 49-yard line.
Now they'll throw it with Ryan. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Ryan. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. He rifles one that's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. That's caught. It's Robert Tonyan, the tight end. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. A big play there on the catch and run. 59 yards.
Green Bay.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And that's incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. To throw again. Rodgers. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. That sack was by Isaiah Oliver from his quarterback position. Over the middle, he hits Austin. And he gets it down to the 32. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
So on now for the Packers at their all-time leading scorer, Mason Crosby. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. And it bangs off the left upright and deflects away. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. Well, that hollow metal sound is the bane of any kicker's existence. And here, that sound is going to keep our game scoreless.
And you could see him give that body English as the ball was in the air. Come on, baby, come on. But no dice that time.
The first down run with Gurley, good for only about 3. It's 2nd down now. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
To pick up a 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Gurley. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a 1st down for the Falcons.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's Gurley now out of the gun. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes in the run game, you can make the argument that quickness beats size. And how about the example right here?
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a 1st.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Play action. It's Ryan. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
King there defensively.
Looks like Ryan's going to stay out there. Indeed, they're going to try for this on 4th down. They're going on 4th down. It's Ryan. Oh, and it's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ridley. Picked off at the 23. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. We're scoreless after 1.
With no score.
The Packers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost, so.
It does test the mental processes of the team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to a stretch? And guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game. Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you keep him comfortable.
I'm sure you always treated the kicker nicely, though, right?
You know, truthfully, I did.
Good.
I always did because those guys, they won us a whole lot of games.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. And he'll he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down. That time the conversion comes courtesy of the RPO.
And know what it did? It moved the sticks. Nice pickup on third down. Even better decision.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. And the Falcons grab it. Looks, and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD. Dan Quinn's told his offense, let's try and get 2 more. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now the Falcons will bring the offense back out, and they'll go for 2. Following the fumble recovery, it's Ryan. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Adrian Amos with a pick. And nothing there on the return. They got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 4-yard line.
Sterling Hofrichter to kick off for the Falcons.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
31-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
22. 11.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Looking downfield for Jones. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones. 41 yards. And the Falcons push further out in front. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. So their second touchdown of this first half, they went for 2 after score number 1. Didn't get it. Now they get the equalizer, so to speak.
So to speak, and you can understand the thinking. Because they didn't get it after the first score, they wanted to get back to a normal points pattern, get up to 14. Just think if they missed it here, they're only up 12-0. 1 extra point on the other side could ultimately beat you if they score twice.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well. Flush to his right. On the right side, this is Austin with a catch.
I've got to be patient.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Another 18-yard gain. They had 18 on the previous snap as well. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Back to the air on second down. It's Rodgers. Touchdown, Packers. Packers. Robert Tonyan there to make the grab. And the Packers are back within a score.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
First and 10.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Following the fumble recovery, Ryan flushed out right. And that's caught inside the 35. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. 1:54 left on the clock here in quarter number 2. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now first and goal. On first and goal, Gurley. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Matt Ryan able to connect with his top man, Julio Jones. And the Falcons will extend their lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. On first down, Rodgers. He goes right back to Adams. That's complete. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
It's third down and goal from the 8-yard line.
2 incompletions possessions haven't moved him any closer. And likely throwing again, you'd have to think on 3rd and goal here. Rodgers to throw once more. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17.
It's 4th down and goal.
So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Sterling Hofrichter is a kickoff for the Falcons.
The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the 3rd quarter. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Rodgers now on 1st down. Incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Throwing again. Rodgers. Oh, man, it's Tanyan complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards.
1st down, Green Bay.
Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. He's got the hook up to Lazard. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
And again, it's Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The leg work there getting him the first. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. That's complete to Lazard. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
At the Falcons' 31-yard line.
Rodgers' throw is taken in by Jones. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Able to find Lazard. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is because you got to get his attention because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll go again to Jones. And he gets the 1st down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. To throw, it's Rodgers. Flushed out right. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Packers have cut it back within a score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Oh, I think the Packers got it. Yep, Green Bay football. Well, I guess they felt like they needed something to get them going. Maybe you wait for this type of a play, but they try the onside kick, and it works.
I'm starting to wonder if the analytics coach is starting to get involved in the football nowadays. When you see this type of play made, this type of a risk taken, sometimes there's a different influences going into the head coach's ear.
Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. Robert Tonyan was the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up second down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 22 yards there, a first down.
22 yards. First down, Green Bay.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. He'll get this to Lazard. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Rodgers again now. Eluding the pressure right. And down inside the 15 he goes. 15 yards on the play. First down. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Aaron Jones taking it in. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And an important one that is, as we are tied now early in this fourth quarter.
21 apiece. Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back.
Check 31, check 31. Hey, Tuesday. Check 26, Jim, let's go.
They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Rolling to his right. And able to find Graham, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Excellent play there on third down. Give him 25 yards.
Sometimes it's design, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Here's Gurley. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 33-yard line.
Now Ryan. Dancing to his left.
Ryan on the keeper. Za'Darius Smith on the stop. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, Ryan. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. Kevin King, the former Washington Husky, there defensively.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
They're going on 4th down. It's Ryan. And he finds his tight end, Graham. Touchdown, Falcons. Jaden Graham, 30 yards. And the Falcons have taken the lead.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
Crew able to connect on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead.
Sterling Hofrichter to kick off for the Falcons.
Now following the touchdown, Hofrichter to kick off. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Rodgers. Now look out, Rodgers. Lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
A throw over the middle, taken in. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Davante Adams, 73 yards. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Following the fumble recovery, it's Ryan. Sliding out of the pocket. It's caught outright by Graham. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. It's a gain of 34.
10 at the 39-yard line.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now it's Gurley. And he'll take this one down to the 36. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
At the 36-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Ryan. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
20.
They run. It's Gurley. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Inside of a minute to go now. 2 timeouts left. Still in pretty good shape.
I think they're in excellent shape here if they use the timeouts judiciously and use the sideline as an additional timeout.
Yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Here's Ryan. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 20. He's at the 50. 30.
If you were me, you do this too.
And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. In a tie game, 4th quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations the type of plays they like to run, read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. He's got a man complete. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A big play that time through the air. 32 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. One last shot for Ryan. They'll roll him out right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out.
Tonight.
Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. Ready to get us started, the Aussie punter and kickoff man, Michael Dixon. And off we go from Seattle. And they're going to mark that. Where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Mecole Hardman, the intended target, and it's 3rd down. Play action, it's Mahomes. Pressure comes, he's taken down by the Seahawk defense. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They do go for it. It's Mahomes. And the pressure gets to him again. So that time, Charles, a quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly.
And what a great call defensively there, because they decided to bring pressure off the corner. And a lot of times, those big linemen, they can't account for the speed of a defensive back. And that time, he made a beeline right for the quarterback and got him. The cat blitz, tough to defend.
Yeah, the next-gen stat's going to illustrate just how quickly a quarterback has to process everything, as he was on the ground in under 3 seconds, 2.9 to be precise. Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Tano Passanio able to get him for a loss of about 3. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
Gotta go, in and out, let's go.
Play action. Now Wilson. He'll buy some time right. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter lead.
And that third down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a first down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the first down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
So they go with a pass, and it works there on the two-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on two-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in two-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
And a first down, Chiefs.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Mahomes now to throw. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 24 yards to gain there. Another first down as well.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And he'll look underneath here for Edwards-Helaire. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll make it second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second.
They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are a 2-point conversion away from tying this thing up. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. I know it's still just the first half, but we'll see if that 2 points looms large later.
I would have kicked it. And I know that they were trying to equal the score, but sometimes you kind of get seduced into that. It's the first half. Kick the extra point and continue to play so you don't have to chase points later.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
He was trying to get it to Rashad Penny, but it'll be second down.
22, he's coming, 22's coming. Let's go. Almost, let's go. 14, 14,
To throw again. Wilson flushed out right. On the run. He'll let this. It got his man complete. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Luke Wilson, 75 yards. And the Seahawks get the quick strike touchdown.
I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
This will be taken by one of the Oakmen, a very short kick.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
33-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, not much there that time. And I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he'd just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or two.
Now it's 2nd and 9.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Carlos Dunlap, the Florida Gator, chopping his way to the quarterback. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. And it's complete to Kelsey. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
First down, Kansas City.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. On the ground, this is Rashad Penny. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. An 18-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. Now, first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it is stealing it and scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over them.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
A short kick taken at the 18. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
27-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over. The other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Yeah, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick. Try to fight his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And he finds Penny. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike. He's coming. Double up.
Penny, a first down carry. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 30-yard line.
They go play action now. Wilson. And he fires one incomplete. The tight end, Luke Wilson, was the target. And now it's 3rd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson, eluding the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Tano Passanio able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
4th down.
Fourth down, here's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And this defense will take over right at midfield. The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From midfield, here's Mahomes. And he's got his man in stride, complete. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. That kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Jordan Brooks in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. Here we go, 4th down, Mahomes. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Jordan Brooks and the Seahawks will get the football back in outstanding field position. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Wilson leaves this one with Penny, and he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now it's Wilson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line.
Boy, that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game. A run there on 1st down, and a pretty good one at 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Second and 5.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense.
Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously. Led to a very quick sack.
3rd and 12.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. Flush to his right. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Looking downfield for Kelsey. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
A screen to Bell. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. On 1st down, Mahomes. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Now it's Mahomes again. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended target, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
And again, it's Mahomes. Flushed out right. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Good job. Don't stop that motor.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Field goal unit not out there. They want 6 before halftime. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the 2nd half is underway. Here comes Philip Dorsett now to return it. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the 2nd half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well, the way they ran offense in the first half, I think they were very calm, congratulatory, but also what they were saying is don't expect them to be the same on defense. They'll be the ones making the adjustments. Let's see what they do, and we'll attack accordingly.
And we'll see how they attack here. They'll run it again with Penny. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll run with Penny here out of the shotgun. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42.
He's brought down
Chris Jones on the stop.
a gain of 4. It's now 2nd down.
On 2nd down, here's Penny. And they can't bring him down. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Let's go, come on.
16 yards, a 1st down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him. And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Second and 10. It's Wilson again. Eluding the pressure right. And he whips that one incomplete there. Greg Olsen was the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down.
22 is coming, 22 is coming. You got nothing in there. You got nothing.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Being chased out left. And that is caught. He's got his running back downfield. And all the Touchdown, Seattle. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
Into the end zone. And, of course, on the two-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
And this a very, very short kick. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Back to the ground, this time with Bell. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 on the Seahawks' 46-yard line.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. And it's 3rd and short.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Mahomes. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Flushed out right. And this is caught at the 8. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Now Bell. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try again with Bell. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Just what Seattle was hoping for. The coverage holds, and now 4th down.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Butker's kick here is good. And they get a little bit closer here as the lead's down to 3 touchdowns. They had it 1st and goal, 3 attempts, couldn't get it in, so they settle for 3.
Yeah, the field tends to shrink a little bit the closer you get to the goal line, doesn't it? It doesn't sound right. It sounds a little counterintuitive. But you run out of space to run the deep routes, so they can just sit on the shorter stuff if you're going to throw it. If you want to run it, there's just not as much space. They end up having to take 3 there.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Play action. It's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. He lets it, and that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 81 yards. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. So now a 2-point conversion attempt coming for Wilson and the Seahawks. There's Wilson to throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, I mean, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right.
And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield. It gets intercepted.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And the Chiefs are going to get him. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson, he lets it. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. He's at the 30, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 88 yards. And the Seahawks are running away with this one.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead will swell by 1 more.
Michael Dixon to kick off.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. A short kick taken by one of the up men. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is Just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Mahomes now to throw. And going deep for Hill. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. The Chiefs on 3rd down. Lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Now here's Mahomes. Looking for Kelsey on the deep ball. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams.